Hey everybody, Richie Yip here of Infighting Martial Arts here in Vancouver. Just spent the entire day teaching and training. A bunch of my students are competing in a tournament tomorrow, so we just did a huge class on tournament prep. Spent all day yesterday training. I'm actually feeling a little bit burnt out. We just opened up our second location out in Burnaby, and I have in my life never been busier. And it's right now, it's about 3 o'clock, it's on a Saturday afternoon, and me and my good friend Stefan are filming some videos. I'm really tired, and to be totally honest, I thought it'd be a great opportunity for me to talk about how Jiu Jitsu and learning Jiu Jitsu and how Jiu Jitsu helps you struggle with adversity. I think this would be such a great topic for me to cover right now at this particular point in time, because I'm pretty friggin' tired. All right, I'm pretty tired. Now, for me, at this particular stage in my life, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 17 years. All right, I started in 97. All right, and I look at sort of that path, and jiu-jitsu for me has consistently been the most over-delivering thing I've ever done. It has allowed me to go and create a career for myself. It has allowed me to be athletic, to be creative, to become a teacher, to become a leader, for me to impart knowledge to those who come into my school, who make me feel humble every single day by giving me their attention. It allows me the amazing experience of teaching in front of a room full of people, which is an experience that is, for me, it is beyond love, right? It is not an experience that you can pay. I can save up a bunch of money and purchase a plane ticket and fly to Egypt and see the pyramids. That's pretty cool, but you cannot collect a bunch of money and get a bunch of people in a room who's willing to go and listen to you with intent, and for you to be able to go and have that rapport with your audience, so that way you feel like you're actually helping people. To me, that has only been available to me because of jiu-jitsu and my dedication to jiu-jitsu. And jiu-jitsu's hard, right? And people come in and they're like, when will I feel like I can be successful at jiu-jitsu? When will I feel like I'm able to attain mastery at jiu-jitsu? And I say, never. And I think I'm being very honest with that, because it's not like you will, in 6 months, you're gonna feel competence. You will always feel some degree of incompetence with jiu-jitsu. I struggle with it every single day. Me and my good friend Stefan, we were rolling yesterday, and he was passing my guard. He was so strong, and really, it was frustrating. So what has changed? Well, my ability to manage that frustration has changed, where now I embrace the challenge. And if it wasn't for jiu-jitsu, where there has been so many times in my life where I was so close to being tapped out, but I kept on going, I fought through the submission, and I was able to escape. And I was like, wow, because I was able to go and get through that adversity, I was able to go and pass guard, maybe tap the other person out. And that, to me, has helped me in my life, not only with jiu-jitsu, but with every single challenge. I never would have been able to go and find the courage to open up this second location if it wasn't for being on the mat day in and day out with this constant struggle, right? So the way I look at jiu-jitsu is not like I'm gonna be walking down the street and I'm gonna have to do an omoplata on somebody, right? It's not an immediately practical skill. But what is immediately practical? The idea that I can go and traverse any challenge that may come my way. The fact that this is tough, and the reason why I'm gonna do it is because it's tough. And you talk to successful people, and they'll tell you stories about how they screwed up and they failed. And then they tried again, and they screwed up and they failed again. And they just kept on going, and eventually they were able to find some success, and they were able to grow from that success, and it became an upward spiral. And the only difference from me, from anybody else, is that I just kept on going. And I think anybody who's ever met me or trained with me is not dazzled by my athleticism, right? I'm just a guy who just never gave up. I just kept on doing jiu-jitsu. And I've been teaching professionally now at this stage of my life for 10 years. And the difference from me, from anybody else, is I just kept on going. And it has always been tough. It's never been easy. And I used to think like, oh man, this is my 5th year of teaching. One more year and I think it's going to be really, really easy for me. Well, it's always been tough. And the challenges just keep on getting bigger. But it's okay because my capacity to deal with those challenges actually improve. And that's the only difference between the Richie Yip that exists today from the Richie Yip that existed 10 years ago. My capacity to deal with challenges, to deal with adversity is just stronger. So Jiu-Jitsu is tough, but that's the reason why you do it. And this is the reason why I employ anybody to go and do Jiu-Jitsu or to learn how to swim even though you're terrified of water, or to ask out a girl who works in your office. Just do it. Who cares? There's no big deal, right? So by doing Jiu-Jitsu, it allows me to go and face challenges. And I just wanted to share with you guys, this is the reason why you take on the challenges, because it's like resistance training. Right? Only because the weight is difficult to lift, do you lift it, and that's how you gain strength. That's how you gain resistance. That's how you learn from the resistance. Right? That's how you're able to attain a higher part of yourself. Right? To become the best part of who you are, to find that, to embrace it, and to grow from that. So I hope you enjoyed my little spiel. It's a little bit different from what I normally do. Thank you, everybody.